Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel. Gonna go ahead and eat a chili dog real quick, get the day started off. Let's see, I think I have a yucca over here I'm gonna drink as well. Drink one of those, call it good. Okay, so, real quick, no, you are not imagining everything. We are not on the day that we should be on. I have a quick announcement to make here. This series has pretty much run its course as far as what I can do with it. Grinding out, just continuing doing the same things over and over again. People just lose interest in these kinds of things after a while. The views in the series has gone way down considerably, and I've got to a point where it's like, I can't really do a whole lot else. I'm just I'm going through the quests. There's not a whole lot of other goals I can really set for this particular series. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more video, one last horde now. We're on day 42. Let's see, our game stage is at 106, so we should definitely see some baddies up in here. So what I'm going to do today is spend some time upgrading and reinforcing and fixing everything that's ready to go for this base for tonight. And then we're going to run it against one final horde night and see how well it does. I'm going to leave all this stuff here because I don't really need it. But we'll go through and do all the repairs of everywhere else that we need to. Get Sledgy over here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So I spent the night I used all the supplies I had, made all the additional ammo over here. I've got some up in here too, but just in case. And let me see, I got my turret, not my turret, my nail gun over here. Probably not going to need that just for a second. Let me see, grab you. I made a bunch of concrete as well so that I could potentially try to use, upgrade some of all of these steps like right here and right there where the idiots are going to be coming in. And see if I can't get these a lot stronger just in case. Since we have been seeing some demo zombies showing up lately, I need to make sure that I'm prepared in case they do show up. Now, a demo going off right next to a concrete block can definitely still screw it all up, but it's better than nothing. I don't have that much forged steel, so I'm not too worried about trying to upgrade that. And it being the last night of a horde, or the last night of the series, it should be okay. So, most of the time, the zombies are kind of like beating on the ones just right around here. So, I'm kind of just upgrading the ones that face the zombies right here. The ones over here, they don't really do much damage to them. So, that should technically be okay. Let's see what I'll probably do. Technically, that block touches the outside of the wall there. So, it should have enough support for all the idiots to beat on without me having to worry about whether or not they're going to actually bring the place down or not. Do I have enough concrete? I do. I made a bunch of it, so I should have plenty. I just realized that there's not really a support thing holding this part up, and this one over here is kind of missing too. Probably wouldn't be a horrible idea to go ahead and put you back in there just for a little bit of extra support on the last night. So anyway, for everybody who's been here through all of this series, I know it's kind of a bummer when the series ends, and I know some people hate it when you do these kinds of things, but it's kind of necessary at this point. And just know that I truly do appreciate every one of you hanging out and watching the series all the way through. This has been an absolute blast of a series. I have truly had a really good time with it. I've had so much fun in this world. We've encountered so many different kinds of wild creatures and animals and stuff like that, that it's been an absolute blast, and I'm having a great time with it. I would absolutely recommend anybody doing a winter biome only. Yeah, that was fantastic. Just because it is a whole lot of fun. I don't think this was as much of a challenge as like the Wasteland series I did, but we definitely had our fair share of things happen over the time that we were playing this game. Here, let me go ahead and fix you. It's been a whole lot of fun, but like I said, I think it's kind of run its course. It's ready to be retired and move on to the next one. I do have some ideas of what I want to do next, and I think it could be fun. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that as well. Might as well go ahead and upgrade all of this. I got the concrete to do it, just in case we get some idiots showing up underneath. Okay, I don't have any iron for you. You're good. You're good. I guess technically I could repair some of these walls over here just because it does kind of help funnel them down in the right direction. It's not an absolute requirement, but as long as they go the direction I want them to, I'm not too worried about it. Now, if we have any cops explode or if any demo zombies show up and decide to start wreaking havoc, then there's always a chance that something could fall down. But I really don't see that as being too much of a problem, especially for the last night. Let me see. Whoop, wrong one. Put you right there. I need to copy rotation. Put you there and put you there just for some added support. I mean, clearly it's holding up everything that's here, but just in case. Whoops. Well, we got concrete spare, might as well. Just to have a couple extra supports in case these idiots do decide to start blowing things up over here on the side. Alright, no big deal. I put some extra plates up right over here just to kind of square it off. Put a window here, so, you know, for whatever reason, I just thought it seemed like a good idea. These are just decorative plates all the way around here anyway, and they're just painted to look like the metal, so they don't really have a whole lot of durability to themselves. So I just stuck some random ones in here. I didn't bring my paintbrush, so I'm not going to be able to try and fix that one, but not too worried about it. I really feel like this horde now is going to go off without a hitch. If it doesn't, no big deal. But I really feel it probably will have no problems whatsoever. How much concrete do I have left? Got enough for 10 more blocks. Might as well finish upgrading all of this right here just so we're completely topped off and ready to go. One more block. How about you? You look good. And we're good to go. Top you off, upgrade you all the way as far as I can. And we're good. Probably fix up some of the wall back. Well, I don't need to do that. We're going to have one that's slightly more upgraded than the rest. And that's pretty much all I have to do here. We haven't been taking very much damage when it comes to the base. I've made as many Molotovs as I can. Let's see. Total over here, I have none left. I have a couple pipe bombs. I have 10 on me, which they've been doing the most amount of work when it comes to dealing with all the zombie hordes and stuff. So, not too worried about that. Let's see, as far as ammo goes, I'm good on those. Like I said, I've got a few stacks here. I can always go melee. I've got plenty of repair kits, so I can fix things as I'm going if I need to. So I think I'm pretty much good to go. We've got all kinds of time left before the day actually, or before the horde actually gets here. It didn't take me very long to get this stuff going, but... So what I think I may do, just for funsies, may go over and kind of clear that out, see if there's any kind of good loot up in there, and then we'll be ready for the horde night. So, we can do one more last adventure. I remember this place was pretty fun to go through. This was the POI in which I had done a horde night versus, and this was like one of the strongest ones I encountered. It was unnecessarily strong to the point where it was pretty much overpowered. Come on out. What's up, Tim? Any of your buddies in here? Just a random tree by your toilet. What about any coffee? Did you make me any coffee? Nope. Rude. And you didn't bring anything in there either. I'm not taking anything with me in case unless I just see something that's absolutely fantastic, because I don't really need it. As you can see, I got everything I need here. Got all the first aid stuff, so hopefully I can survive. Let's see, our game stage is at 106. We've got 2662 on the zombie kills, so we've got a decent amount of stats, enough to bring in some of the big boys. Let's see, which way is the correct way? There's multiple ways to get up here. I'm trying to remember which way the game prefers you to go. Obviously, I can just jump over the fence if I want to, because I got Spring-Heeled Jack here. That ladder goes up. Let's go this way. Wake Tim up. What's up, Tim? Wake up. Your arm fell off, man. What happened? Alright, this room's clear. Let's head up the ladder. I think, yeah, when I actually did this as a horde night, what I did was I broke off the ladder here and made it so that they can only come up this direction and had it kind of plated off. And then I broke off the ability for them to come up any other direction, so they had to go up that one little ladder right there, and it really prevented them from being able to do anything useful whatsoever. It's fantastic. The sneak damage killed him. Woke his buddy up, though, and he's down. No big deal at all. All the fun loot in this place is right over in here. Make sure nothing's going to collapse on me. What's up, Glenn? Let me see, I think, yeah, we got to go out and around and then jump over this and try not to fall off of some places. That one's locked. I think that hatch over there is locked as well. And I'm almost certain that I need to go the other direction. Yeah, we're not doing this the way that we're absolutely supposed to. We're kind of just jumping over some places, but it's okay. We're just trying to get through here. Nutshot. Click the button, and boom, all the hatches are open. So now we can check out in here, see if there's any loot in these. I don't remember which one has all the loot. I think it's on the other side. You can technically get out across over there. What's glowing? Okay, so if you do end up going over there, there's trash, and you can drop down inside the little train car thing over there, but it doesn't, right at the moment, there's really not much in there. All right, so you're locked. Wait. Yep, you're locked. Let's go back over this way. Check these hatches over here. Let's not jump. Now we can make it. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Are there books down there? Hang on. Who put books inside a grain elevator or a grain silo? And they didn't even put any good books in there, just pieces of paper. That is absolutely the luck that we've had in this series, is that we've gotten more paper than pretty much anything else, which helped out with making a bunch of ammo, of course. Oh, that's sketchy. Shouldn't do that. Although this isn't higher than what I fell off of from that skyscraper construction site thing, so I probably would have been just fine. You're locked. I think I can get into you from a different spot over here, and there's the main loot. Go down. Anybody in here guarding it? Nope. Man, might as well get a little bit extra ammo. I'll leave the buckshot behind. A book we already have. Rad. Sham chowder would eat you. Some grenades. A little bit more ammo. Cool. First aid supplies. Never hurts to have some extras. And let's see if we get any luck in the last little section of the crack of books that we have. If luck holds true, then what we're going to get is we're going to get books that we already have. Yep, there's one. Hey, we got one we didn't have. Nice. Didn't finish off the series, but at least we got one book we didn't already have. Oh, the morale boost mod for the drone. Never got the drone, and we can make some sticky grenades. Or they're contact grenades, but they're pretty much sticky grenades. Cool. All right, well, that's all that's in this particular one. There we go. Yeah, I think you can get into this one right here. Whoops, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to shoot you in the knee. Trying to shoot you in the head. Now you're just kind of hot. Hey, none of that. None of that. Set zombies on fire while I'm trapped in a small room with them. That's a smart idea. He's frantically crawling towards me because he's PO'd about it. Full auto mod. I could put that on the old assault rifle here if I need to just really spray and pray. Things go horribly wrong and I need to just kind of panic shoot at everything. And that's pretty much everything for the grain silo bin here. But yeah, this place works. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. Obviously, because I want you to go watch it. But it really is overpowered. If you block away for the zombies to not have a way to get up here, like you get rid of this ladder so they can't climb up, you're high enough off the ground where you can literally just kind of hang out right here, away from one of these vents so they can't see, and just sit here. The zombies will just kind of pile in around all these columns and they'll start punching them, but it's just concrete and dirt, and there's no way this place is really coming down without a tremendous amount of accidental work on their half. So you can get all the way through here and be completely safe for the entire night. It was pretty fantastic. Might as well search you since you're right here. Sure, vitamins, not a bad idea. Cool, cool. Well, I do think that in the next series, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to go ahead and put this out there, is what I'll probably do is go ahead and bump up like double XP to start with, so we can start gaining levels faster. It'll bring our game stage up faster, and we'll start seeing, we'll progress the whole series a whole lot faster. So instead of trying to grind it out to 60, 70, 80 days or something like that, we can really start seeing the main part of the game and a lot of the better loot and stuff very, very early on and not have to worry about it. I think what I've decided I'm going to do in the next series is I'm going to probably leave Horde not on because I know there's at least a few people that like that and they don't want you to turn that sort of stuff off. But I may put on the Wandering Horde mod, the kind of anytime, anywhere mod, so that I have daily random hordes I have to deal with on top of the nighttime hordes. I think it could just add an extra bit of challenge. Having the double XP on there will definitely make it so that our game stage gets up higher faster. I think it could just be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I know it's going to be a bummer, but we're going to be wrapping this one up here pretty quickly. I don't have a whole lot I have left to do before it's time to go. So we're just going to hang out here for a bit until the horde gets ready to show up, get our inventory all squared away, and we'll be back when the horde shows up. So you guys stick around, we'll be right back. And there's the bell. One final horde. Let's see, we're at 2671. I'll forget that by the end of the video. Game stage 106. So let's just see what kind of idiots we have show up very early on. Alright, so it looks like Tom's the first one out of the gates. Gary's already here. Not too worried about it. I did get Sledgy scooched over a little bit further this time, so he don't have to stretch as far when he's ready to help us out. Kind of just getting an eye on who's going to show up here first. Boom. He's doing his work right off the bat. Okay, so last time we had a whole bunch of cops show up right at the very, very beginning here. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on them, making sure that if they're going to show up, that we deal with them. Sounds like it looks like they all spawned in from that direction this time. So they're all kind of coming in from the other side, but they should be able to get in without any problems. Go ahead and light this candle. Got a whole bunch of owls in here. That's fantastic. I love that. So, more or less just want to keep an eye out, make sure we don't have any cops showing up at the very, very beginning here. Also, if you're ever building a base like this where you're using Sledgy to kind of do the heavy-duty bonking for you, make sure you put him over on this side of wherever they're going up, because if you do get some demo zombies show up, he'll hit the old no-no button if you're not paying attention, and he'll set it off. He'll cause them to detonate on their own. If it's on this side, he'll hit the button. If it's on that side, he should be safe. And all the testing I've done, I was able to have it over there and it bonked the demos off without causing any problems. So, just a pro tip if you never did see any of the other series in which I use this kind of a setup, or a similar setup. Alright, good to see. No cops early on, just a bunch of big heavy hosses. A whole lot of... Oh, there's a wolf. Nice. Hadn't seen one of those in a while, and a horde not at least, so that's not too bad. Might as well go ahead and... Somebody's on fire, I'm going to run in there and set somebody else on fire. That's fantastic. So with this particular setup, while some people will consider this like an AFK base, I mean, yes, this does do some damage and it'll set them on fire and stuff there. So yeah, it's not completely AFK because, you know, it takes a while for them to die this way. He yelped. Ow. What an idiot. And so it takes a while for the die just getting hit by Sledgy and knocking them off the ledge there. And eventually they will, but it's not completely AFK. An AFK base would be if you had like dart traps and blade traps and electrical traps and all that stuff so that you could literally just sit back and do nothing there. This one, you could kind of do that, but yeah, AFK bases are kind of boring unless you just really don't care about the Horde Knights at all. And then it's okay, I guess, but using stuff like Sledgy right there, at least you get the experience for him actually doing the kills. If you have a whole bunch of blade traps and you don't have the right skill points up high enough and you don't have the right books and stuff for it, you don't get experience for the kills. So at least this way, it's helping me out doing a lot of assistance here, and I'm getting the XP for it. We're just going to keep using our shotgun to just rinse these. Man, there's a lot of lumberjacks showing up here. I guess I'd rather them show up than cops. At least they don't blow up. They just get a little bit grumpy. Big Mama getting launched off the side there. Sledgy doing some work. It'd be real curious to see if we're going to end up with any demos show up during this Horde night. Any cops, how many rads we'll get up. The first wave of the Horde is always just the random, you know, grouping of zombies there, different difficulties. So it's why we have just a whole bunch of these guys. Nothing traumatic. I gotta be very careful. I'm gonna end up jumping off the ledge, and then I'm gonna have to fight them to be able to get back up here. I have this ladder right there, and there's one back over there, so I have multiple ways to get up should I need it, but still, I'd rather not fall down inside this pit full of zombies that are on fire. It would just probably not be a good idea for Cap. Oh yeah, popping some tops. Whole lot of soldiers showing up here. They're all feral, of course, because it's nighttime, but no radiateds or anything yet, so... It's strange that we had a couple random demos show up, just, you know, out in the middle of nowhere, basically, in a couple videos recently. Usually those are the kinds of things that you see show up way later in the game, and oftentimes, I know some people think they only show up during the Horde nights and stuff. They can show up anytime, obviously. We had them spawn in our regular world there. But it was kind of strange to see them just coming out that early. I was not prepared for that, so I'm just glad I didn't end up dying before him. This is working beautifully. You know what? Let's give the assault rifle here some time to see if it can clean up some of this mess here too. We got the ammo for it. We might as well. I could have put the full auto mod on there so I could just hold it down, but the burst mod's not too bad. Helps me out stay control without it just bouncing all over the place. It does quite a bit of damage. I like it. This gun, you know, I was really excited to get the Winchester here, and I did put another skill point into rifling and stuff here, but it's just considering what it's using here with 44 rounds and shooting them right in the head, it just doesn't seem like it does nearly as much as I was hoping for this kind of guy. Hey! It looks like we got a cop nearby. Where you is? Okay, we got a couple cops. And he just puked all over the crowd. That's not very good for you, Carl. Don't blow up, okay? Try and get rid of him before he gets all gassy on us. Kind of hides in the crowd there. Nope, don't do it. Oh, you did it, didn't you? Oh, crap. They might... Okay, so there's enough... Oh, Carl, you idiot. Okay, so let's see if we can go over here and look. He blew off the bottom step there. It left enough of a debris chunk there they can still climb up. But that's still... I mean, that was concrete and he blew it up, so that's not good. We're okay for now. Another cop showing up. Hey, there's Sylvia. Wait for Carl to get in the mix there so he can take a couple shots as well. Give me a chance to reload. Okay, so one cop definitely blew the bottom block out there. I'm glad it upgraded to concrete, or he may have done a little bit more. Now, if that one block right there completely disappears, which it shouldn't unless they do a bunch of damage to it. It shouldn't disappear just yet. And that could definitely make it a little bit more of a challenge to get them up here. And then their pathing is going to change into just going into destroy mode at this point. Alright, let's start popping some heads again. Here, another cop. Carl, what you doing down there, man? Hey, go around where everybody else is. Uh-oh, so some of the pathing's starting to mess up. Screw you, cop. If there's a small lull, a very tiny one, I might be able to jump down there and place a block right there. I don't know if I can... This is going to be sketchy. It's going to be sketchy. Hi. Okay, y'all don't hit that or anything. Hang on just a second. There you go. Okay, now follow me around. Now, y'all don't damage that just yet. I'm trying to do something here. Hang on. Yeah, no, right there. Okay. Can I repair you? Can I upgrade you from here? Kinda. If I can get between them. I don't have any more concrete, but that should work. Top you off a little bit. Okay, and we're back in business. Can I get up here? Oh, yeah. Having the Spring Hill Jack is fantastic. And we're back to work here. It's only cobblestone, so I'll definitely have to probably repair it again. But we're at 1 a.m. now, so I think the next grouping of the horde should be showing up sometime within the next hour. That's not too bad. Hang on. We got hit once, so we'll go ahead and use a first aid. Just kind of top it off there, because I'd really like to be able to survive this final night. Unlike all these idiots. See, we got another Carl there lighting up the area. See if we can't find him before he gets all excited. Where are you, Carl? There you are. Don't you be ruining the party again, man. Okay, let's use another Molotov. We got a bunch of them here. Clear out the grouping a little bit. That's just love. I absolutely love when that happens. That's just absolutely fantastic. Well, this is going pretty well. Just kind of sitting here popping some tops. Shotgun's doing some work. Still got over 600 rounds left on it, and it's 1:40 a.m. So we're still in good. We're still good. This is not a problem. I'll say that right before I get punched. Oh, you got the click too. So anyway, yeah, guys, while we're making our way through here, again, for everybody who's been around with me for all of these different series, or if this is your first series with me, I hope you enjoyed it. You know, we try to have a whole lot of fun here. I don't take myself seriously. I like to kind of try and mix things up a little bit and do things a little differently like everybody else is doing. No, don't do it. Oh, he almost did. Did y'all see that? Oh, I got to reload a little bit fast. So, I thoroughly enjoy this game. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't play the game. I absolutely love playing the game. I'm glad you guys enjoy watching it. And hopefully you'll stick around for whatever series we decide to come up with next. I've had some people mention that they would like to see me do the joke mod, and I'm not completely opposed to that idea because it's something that I've never done before. So we might do like a mini series on that one, just kind of give it a try. Not long term or anything, but excuse me, get down. Just kind of play for a week or so and see how much fun it is. Hang on, where's Carl at? Where you is, Carl? There you are. Well, the only thing good about him showing up is that he does light up the area really well. So no demo zombies showing up, and so far they haven't broke that block down there again, which is good. They definitely have ruined the container around it, but no big deal. No, Carl, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't need you ruining it right before the end of the Horde night here. Oh, yeah. Level 50. Sweet. Well, we managed to hit level 50 in this series. I think the longest series that we had to date that we actually died in was the Wasteland Warrior series. And I think that one got to like day 76 before we actually died. And that one, we made it a long ways in. And, oh, man, we were one bullet away from surviving that one. We got into a really hairy spot. And it just, we needed one more bullet. And we would have survived. Some of the other series ended because it was like right before another major release came out, and continuing a series from one version to another is impossible. So far, being able to make it to day 40-something, no deaths, had a couple close calls, mostly with wildlife more than the zombies themselves. Although having a demolition zombie show up in the bathroom with you is a little bit sketchy. Let me repair you real quick. Might as well repair you too while I'm here. I got the pieces for it. And now we can continue just rinsing horde after horde here. I hear a large grouping of birds outside. They're up that direction, whatever. So as long as they're there, it'll prevent some zombies from spawning, because the max you can have in is like 64. And so it'll prevent some from spawning in, but not too many. Somebody called the cops again. But again, like I said, at least Carl lights up the area, makes it a little bit easier to see. Coming up on 3 a.m. Oh, he blew up. Go ahead and light this grouping up there. Maybe we'll get some good loot from this. You know, like we can walk out of here with a good stash of good stuff that we didn't, you know, maybe something we needed. Like maybe one of these lumberjacks just carrying a book with them that we've been hanging on to for a while. Because we only completed, I think, one actual series. So it would be nice to maybe have a couple extra books. Or, you know, them just reloading us with a bunch of random stuff and bullets. It's not needed at this point, but it'd be nice to be able to go out with some extra fanfare, you know? I think that would be a whole lot of fun. So far, so good. Uh-oh, let's see Carl. If I can keep him from having too much of fun here and stuff. He's a big downer when it comes to the party. Yep, he's a big... Oh, I guess there was another... Was there another one in that grouping that I didn't see? That's a decent chunk right there. This is like the 3 a.m. push. Might as well go ahead and light this candle as well. So far, no demo zombies. Let's see. We're at... We passed 3,000. Game stage is 109. I thought typically the demos showed up at like game stage 120. So to start seeing some as early as we did was kind of shocking. And Ow! Dang, she hits like a truck. So I mean, we saw a couple on the same day, but other than since then, hadn't seen any more. So who knows? Maybe it was a fluke, or maybe the area I was at, that particular POI, raised the game stage. I have no idea why we saw them that day, but we hadn't seen any of them since. I was kind of hoping, honestly, that we would see some show up for the Horde night, because it would just be a fun way to have a finale. So it's 3:30. Kind of let them pile up a little bit and use my last Molotov of the Horde night. Got another cop. Go ahead and light everybody up. See if we can find Carl again. He has such a hard time getting up on those blocks there. He just gets pushed around. People don't do it, Carl. Don't do it. No. Where'd you go? There you are. Look at you. Don't do it. Man, he got overzealous. Just ran all the way to the front of the line. Took cutsies and everything. Yeah. Oh, she just got launched. You have done such a good job, Sledgy. Much appreciations. These birds are kind of annoying back there, I'm not gonna lie. 10 more minutes to go, and we'll be done with this Horde night. Look at this shotgun does so much. We've dug a trench behind the zombies when we've, you know, shot past them or shot through them. Is that it? Besides the birds, of course. Let's see if we can get over and take care of these idiots. And there's the morning chime. Let us know that we survived. All right, I'll come get some. That's a decent flock of idiots. Holy cow. Good Lord. Blue skies again. Where y'all going? Are y'all bugging out? Gotcha. And I guess they don't really care anymore either. Sweet. All right, well, we survived the final horde of the series. We put all the stuff back in here real quick that I don't need. Put all of you in there, might as well. And that way we can pick up all this loot and see if they got us anything good. Just on the off chance, a little bit of steel. I'm not going to worry about taking it all with me and just kind of seeing what we got here, because at this point I don't need it. Finally, another treasure map. Those are nice to have. Pistol schematic. Hey, a book. Check it out. Shotgun Missile for you. You can craft shotgun slugs. Nice. Somebody brought me a book. That was nice of them. A hazmat mask. Huh? I don't even think I've seen one of those in the series. And a hazmat vest, or a hazmat jacket. Sweet, they bring me all the hazmat gear. I don't need it, but it's pretty cool that they brought it, because I hadn't even seen it at this point in the series, so it's nice that they brought stuff. Schematic we already have, but at least they brought something. And another treasure map. And last one. Well, we would have restocked on the basic level supplies. Like I said, we didn't get all the ammo, or we didn't get all the stuff that's in there. I was more or less just seeing if they brought me any books, just to see if they would be nice and bring me some literature. But that's it. We survived. Only got hit once or twice. Went through a decent amount of ammo. Base survived, other than just Carl blowing that bottom block up we had to fix once. Easy peasy. Sledgy was doing his job. Doing a fantastic job, actually. Good job, Sledgy. You did great. You did wonderful. Thanks for all the help in this series, Aaron. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support on this series. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to what comes in the next one. I hope you guys will check it out. If you enjoyed this one, do me a favor, leave a like on it, and subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on what's coming. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.